Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. So the fly screen for my Interceptor 650 came in, and this is the short fly screen. It comes in a bunch of different pieces, so I'm going to show you how I install it. You've got to remove the front turn signals to get this on, so the first thing they recommend doing is disconnecting the battery. Now I've got the battery disconnected, and I'm going to start disassembling the headlight. To get the bezel off, there's two screws. Yours might be on top, mine are on the bottom. You just use a Phillips head screwdriver and the bezel will come right out. Be sure to hold the bezel when you take the second screw out, that way it doesn't end up falling on the ground. Once you remove the screws, you can pull out on the bottom of the bezel and lift up, and you can go ahead and disconnect these connections, that way the light's not just hanging by the wires. Inside the headlamp are two wire retainers. They're just metal brackets. You can push it down and pull it in, and that will let you get to all these wires. There's another one on the other side. I've zoomed in so you can see this real quick. Your right turn signal is going to be this smaller white connection, and your left turn signal is going to be this smaller black connection. You can go ahead and disconnect both of those. Once you get those disconnected, go ahead and push the wires out of the headlight housing. To take the turn signals off, you're going to need an 18mm wrench. There's a retaining nut on the inside of this bracket. Just take one side off for now, either the left or the right. The next thing we need to do is remove the headlight mounting bolt. That's why I'm doing one side at a time, because I don't want the headlight to move from the position it's in right now. The bolt is a 12mm hex head. Now that we've got the turn signal off and the bolt out of the headlight, we can take the right side bracket, and it's going to sit in this orientation right here, and we're just simply going to mount it where we took the bolts out. The kit comes with new bolts, so go ahead and use those. So now we can remount the turn signal. I recommend leaving the bolt in the headlight loose just a little bit until you get the turn signal mounted again. There's a notch on the back of the turn signal, and it lines up with a notch in the bracket, and that will keep the turn signal in the right position. Now that I've got everything tightened up on this side, I'm going to go ahead and mount the bracket on the other side, and then I'll show you how I mount the screen. Once you get the headlight mounting bolts and the turn signals tightened up, you can go ahead and put the headlight back in. Don't forget to reconnect your turn signals first. The fly screen comes with these 4 rubber grommets, and you need to put those in these 4 holes on the shield before you mount it. Once you get the grommets installed on the shield, you can take the accent piece and you just line the holes up with the holes on the shield, and then use the screws that are provided to mount it to the brackets. Well, here it is, guys. One thing I wanted to mention is the rubber grommets that you put in the shield, they act like lock washers. So don't over tighten those screws or you'll end up breaking the shield itself. Well, that's all I've got for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead, click subscribe, and stay up to date with my latest videos. Well, thanks again, and have a wonderful day.